What's up, family? My name is Trail and happy February the 1st. Can you believe it? We are already done with January. But anyways, hey, today we have more states approved for the February emergency allotments. We now have 28 states that are approved and we have their payout dates to share with you. Also, we have some new information regarding the USDA designating around $25 million for low-income families. They are heavily trying to encourage healthy eating. And last but not least, I do want to encourage you guys to check out the Amazon Prime membership. If you are an EBT card recipient and you have been hesitant to try it out, hey, it's a great time right now to at least try it for 30 days for free. And if you want to purchase it afterwards, you can get the discounted rate of $6.99 per month. Now, this offers you zero risk to do it, and you can cancel before the end of the trial period. But anyways, guys, if you are interested, that link will be down below in the description. Now, before we go any further, you already know what to do. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now, let's go ahead and start with the video. Okay, guys, let's start off with the remaining states for the month of January, as some of these payouts will actually happen sometime this month in February. And here they are: Alabama, February the 1st, California, February the 4th, Hawaii, February the 13th, Kansas, February the 19th through the 28th, Massachusetts, February the 2nd, Minnesota, February the 7th through the 28th, New Hampshire, February the 17th, Oregon, February the 1st, Vermont, February the 14th, and West Virginia, the final run will be on February the 13th. And again, like I said, those are the remaining states for the month of January, which they typically pay out a month behind. But anyways, hey, moving on, we do have new states approved for the month of February. We have 28 states so far and still waiting on just a few more approvals to wrap up the entire month of February. But here they are: Alabama, March the 1st, California, March the 25th, Colorado, February the 19th through the 24th, Delaware, February the 27th, DC approved on the regular issuance date, Hawaii, March the 13th, Illinois, February the 20th through the 28th, Kansas, March the 22nd through the 31st, Louisiana, February the 4th, 11th, 18th, and the 25th, for Maine, February the 10th, Maryland, February the 4th through the 23rd, Michigan, February the 18th through the 28th, New Hampshire, February the 2nd and the 17th, and on March the 17th, New Jersey, February the 1st through the 5th, New York, February the 10th through the 27th, North Carolina, February the 22nd through March the 3rd, Ohio, February the 27th, Oklahoma, February the 10th through the 15th, Oregon, February the 10th and on the 27th, Pennsylvania, February the 15th through March the 1st, Rhode Island, February the 3rd, Texas, February the 2nd through the 9th, Utah, February the 25th, Vermont, March the 14th, Virginia, February the 16th, Washington, February the 1st through the 20th, West Virginia, February the 8th, and then a final run on March the 8th, and we have Wisconsin, February the 18th, with a catch-up day on April the 8th. And those are the states that will be paying the February allotments out sometime this month. And keep in mind that some of those states will actually be paying out their benefits sometime in March as well. So I want to be mindful of that, guys, as they typically pay a month behind. And then we have the sad information that was released last month regarding the extra SNAP emergency allotments. Yes, the additional SNAP payments is coming to an end. In fact, at the end of this month. This will be actually the last month that states will be offering the emergency allotments, which was pretty much offering the additional money of around $95 per person. And in addition to that, earlier this week, President Biden announced that he was about to end the COVID-19 national emergencies. And yes, this is actually going to be ending on May the 11th. And yes, guys, this is pretty much going to offer a lot of changes for the American people, because a lot of people have been pretty much enjoying these different type of benefits because of the emergency, national emergency in regards to COVID-19 that pretty much started back in March of 2020. And here we are just almost 3 years later. And yes, the Biden administration is finally going to be ending ending that altogether. And here are some of the benefits that will be disappearing around that particular date, May the 11th. And as you can see right here, guys, it says that benefits allowed by emergencies will actually disappear. According to people, will have to start paying some money for things that they didn't necessarily have to pay for during the emergency or the pandemic. That's the main thing that people will start to notice in the beginning. Most Americans covered by Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance plans have been able to obtain COVID-19 tests as well as vaccines at no additional cost to American people. But those particular covered costs will actually disappear. Also, those covered by Medicare and private insurances have been able to get up to 8 at-home tests per month from retailers at no additional charge as well. Medicaid also picks up the cost of the at-home tests for COVID-19, but those particular individuals might have to start paying for it after this particular emergencies expires on May the 11th. Now, in addition to that, also some of the Medicare provisions will also be disappearing as well. It says right here that the public health emergency has also meant additional funds for hospitals, which have been receiving a 20% increase in Medicare's payment rate for treating people with COVID-19. And also Medicare Advantage plans have been required to bill enrollees affected by the emergency and receiving care at out-of-network facilities the same as if they were in-network facilities. So again, these particular benefits will actually end on May the 11th as well. And then some of the other things that are not necessarily more impactful to the American people, those particular things will actually be ending as well. So depending on what state you are in and what particular benefits you receive from this, you definitely want to be mindful of that because it is finally coming to an end according to the Biden administration. Now, the sad part about this is that President Biden is actually getting slammed because of this. Yes, it says right here that President Biden is being slammed after announcing the official end to COVID-19 emergency. They are saying that, look, he's pretty much trying to avoid a huge embarrassment. Yes, guys, Biden was criticized by conservatives on Twitter this past Monday after the Associated Press reported this particular news of ending the COVID emergency plan. And yes, Republicans reacted to the news and argued that the emergency had already been over. The Senate passed bipartisan legislation to end the state of emergency back in November. So what is President Biden talking about that this is going to be ending on May the 11th? But anyways, guys, hey, that is just another topic that I at least wanted to bring that up to you because these particular things raised questions. This is true, guys. He did announce that this was over back in November, but he didn't necessarily end the huge COVID-19 emergencies, which is pretty much a national thing. So anyways, guys, as we know right now, this particular thing will be ending and it does provide all of these particular benefits for the American people. And these are going to be disappearing for everyone. So again, guys, like I said, those benefits will be disappearing as well as the emergency allotments that we talked about earlier will be disappearing as well. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. And then last but not least, guys, we do want to talk about the USDA has just committed to giving out $25 million to the American people. And yes, guys, this is a new initiative that they are trying to push the American people to do more healthier eating. Yes, guys, this is pretty much a healthier eating initiative by the USDA or the U.S. Department of Agriculture. It says right here that this particular new initiative from the USDA aims to give food stamp recipients a greater access to fruits and vegetables in an effort to encourage healthier eating. The program will be funded through $25 million USDA investment and take place in 3 particular states. But anyways, this particular news came out about a week ago, and this particular new initiative is going to provide 3 states with funding and support to run an electronic healthier incentives pilot program, or better known as the EHIP program, for all SNAP recipients in these particular 3 states. Now, the USDA is currently taking applications from states and will name the 3 states at a later date. So we don't have those right now for you. But anyways, the funding for this EHIP program or a pilot pilot program is provided through the American Rescue Plan. Interested states must apply by March the 31st of this year. So anyways, guys, like I said, we don't have the 3 states as of yet, but they will announce them sometime very soon. And as soon as they do, I will provide that information to you guys. But again, this is some huge information because $25 million will be allocated to those individuals, low-income Americans, to provide additional stimulus relief aid for those individuals, those low-income families, so that they can eat more fruits and vegetables. But anyways, guys, will that actually change the American people that don't necessarily participate in healthier eating? Will this new initiative pilot program encourage them to actually use that money to buy these healthier foods? I asked you guys, let me know down below in the comment section, guys. I'm curious to see how you feel about this new $25 million initiative. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all we have for you today. But don't forget about the option to get the Amazon Prime membership. Like I said, it's totally free for 30 days. And if you do like it, you can actually purchase it at a discounted rate. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.